everyone, so I'm doing my book review on All Fall Down by Ali Carter. So this is my first Ali Carter book, and so far I am super impressed by her writing. It's easy to read, it's very descriptive, so it makes kind of reading the book much easier. Everyone is telling me to read High Society, which I will probably get around to once my to be read pile has shrunk a little bit. I had really low expectations going into this book, and I have no idea why I had low expectations, because I haven't heard any bad reviews about it, and I obviously picked it up because I was interested in the book. But when I went into it, I was kind of expecting the worst, but instead I kind of got the best out of the book. When it first started, I really kind of changed my mind on it straight away because the writing was so captivating that I thought this is actually going to be a pretty great book. There was a lot of parts in the book that were just pretty bland for me. They didn't really mean much. I thought that a lot of the middle section was kind of just there to fill the pages, but then there is a plot twist towards the end that kind of shines a whole new light on the story, and that's what made this book really good for me. So you have the main character Grace, her mother was murdered 3 years ago, and she pretty much has been travelling through different army camps with her dad and her brother, but every 6 months they would change to a different one. And then eventually she decides to go back to the embassy where her granddad lives to stay as a permanent home. She does suffer PTSD from her mother's death, and that is a big part of the book, that of her mental instability. So she has panic attacks and anxiety and everything like that. But she is still a strong-minded character, so she's easily relatable. I can't wait to pick up the next book in this series and hope that there's going to be more about the secondary characters. There's people like Miss Chancellor, who seems to have an important role, which I hope there's going to be more backstory for. Noah and his twin sister Lila, Rosie, Megan, and even Alexei, which seems to be the love interest in the book, which is her brother's best friend. I really hope they can evolve on that, because I really didn't see much of a connection between Grace and Alexei. I absolutely loved the way the Embassy Row was described. With all the different houses there, it sounded like it'd be a pretty magnificent sight, especially with all the tunnels under the city. It would just be an amazing place to explore, and there seemed like there's so much history there, which is one of the things that get to me when it comes to settings, is when they're so descriptive that you can imagine exactly in your mind, and it's just a place that you want to visit. Even though in the book you feel like you're there, it'll still be an amazing place to go and see. All in all, it was a pretty great book, so I recommend All Fall Down by Ali Carter to people who like mysteries in the young adult genre. I can't wait for the next book to come out because I'll definitely be purchasing it. And that's that one. I will leave a link below to the written review in case you want to watch the video, and same with all my details and stuff below. So thanks for watching. The next video review I'm going to do will be the Forest of Hands and Teeth trilogy by Carrie Ryan.